That's what our faith is all about. It's about caring for our neighbor, about caring for the most vulnerable. It's not about insisting on our own rights. That's not biblical.
More than 80 church leaders from across Canada have joined in on a call to Springs Church to repent their actions after they held drive-in services in defiance of public health orders, then took the province to court, a challenge they lost Saturday.
It is my opinion that there is an opportunity here to enhance the rules around gatherings so that drive-in church services and other innovative solutions can continue to safely occur.
Other church leaders have found it insensitive to see Springs wage its war with the province while people are dying from COVID-19.
Ultimately, our concern is to care for our community around us, particularly those who are most vulnerable. Right, so we have a lot of people in care homes that are outbreaks that are happening, and people dying in care homes. We have the pandemic in our First Nations communities, among our homeless population, and so if there's a way that we can really reduce that spread, we should.
Parker echoed the concerns of public health officials about people getting out of their cars during drive-in services. He says following Christ is also about following the advice of civic authorities when it doesn't prevent them from practicing their faith.
It's frustrating not to be able to gather, but we certainly can continue to have faith, to believe, to pray, and to gather online.
Like many churches, Parker's Sherwood Park Lutheran Church hasn't had a normal service here since March. They took their worshiping online, save for 3 outdoor gatherings in September when public health orders were loosened. Parker's open letter also calls out the Church of God Restoration near Steinbach that is also fighting public health orders. The letter further calls on Springs to redirect their legal fees into charity work.
And I know that Springs does have ministries in the inner city. Focus your energy towards that. Find ways to support that. There's a lot of other charities working towards that. A lot of other church charities working towards that certainly could use more resources to continue doing their ministry of helping people in need.
City News did not receive a response from Springs Church before deadline, and nor had Parker. Springs has suspended its drive-in services as they ponder next steps. But the Church of God outside Steinbach held another drive-in service this weekend. Parker says he's heard some concerns about the government taking away their right to worship. Parker says he's not worried about that at all, as he and his congregation continue to worship from home and look forward to worshiping together when it is safe to do so. In Winnipeg, Stephanie Lasuk, City News.